Hey guys, welcome to Coffee Chat. I'm Emily from Jones Design Company, and this is a little thing we do every once in a while. If we were to sit face to face having a cup of coffee, these are some of the things that maybe we would talk about. So today I'm not drinking coffee, instead I'm drinking a smoothie, and I would not say that I'm like a big fan of smoothies, but lately I've been drinking them. A few months ago I mentioned on the blog, I think just briefly, I don't even honestly remember mentioning much about it, that I've been kind of struggling with some health issues. So I have these gut issues that I've worked with a naturopath since the fall to try to kind of alleviate some of these symptoms. I talk about it a little bit more on the Q&A. Someone was very kind to bring up just asking how I was feeling. And so Ryan thinks I probably overshare, and I might have overshared on there, but you can kind of read a little bit more about it. I won't bore you with the details, but I have been working with a naturopath, and this is my first time kind of going the holistic medicine route, and I will say that it has been absolutely successful. So I was really frustrated working with a regular doctor, which is where I started, and they gave me a diagnosis, and the diagnosis was just like, you have inflammation basically, so take an anti-inflammatory. And so then I went to a naturopath just saying like, okay, I know I have inflammation, that's fine, but where is that coming from? Like, I need to look at my whole body and figure out where is that actually stemming from so that we can deal with the inflammation instead of just treating it. I want to know the root cause of it. So I've been working with her. It's taken quite a while to get to a point where we've figured out kind of what's wrong, but she has me on this kind of crazy dose a couple times a day. I take all of these supplements, which again, I will just say, I'm not really like a vitamin and a supplement taker. And so this has like really changed kind of the way that I do my day. So I take all of these, I keep them all in this little box, and I don't know if you can see, like I've got all of these little pills and potions and drops that I take daily a couple times a day. I actually set my alarm because even though I've been doing this for, I think I'm on at least 2 months of this kind of same routine, every single day my alarm goes off at 9:05 in the morning and 9:05 at night, and every time I'm like, oh yeah, I have to take my supplements. So thankfully I've got an alarm on my phone, and that keeps me going. So one of the things that I have to do are these drops and this other like fiber stuff that I have to use that is disgusting. Like the slime that's on the top of oatmeal, which is actually a food that I don't like. There's not very many foods, but oatmeal is one that I don't eat, and chicken on the bone are things that I don't eat. Anyway, the kind of fiber slime that gets on the top of oatmeal is basically what I have to drink, and it's disgusting. So Ryan, who is super thoughtful, for Mother's Day, he went out and he found me this like, little handheld blender thing. So it's just this thing, you use the cup, you stick this on, you put like, this one has berries and spinach and a banana, some coconut milk, and then all of my like little potions and stuff. And then you just snap this thing on there, tip it upside down, and it blends it up, and it is powerful, and it's not half bad. So it's fine. So I'm becoming kind of a smoothie drinker. Anyway, so instead of coffee, I'm drinking this little like naturopathic smoothie. I really only share that to say that if you're struggling with some health things and you've gone kind of like the Western medicine route and you haven't been able to find solutions, I don't know that like a naturopath will always solve everything, but it just might be worth a shot. So for me, I've been able to clear up most of my symptoms. I would say I'm like 80% there with all of these kind of supplements and just healing my gut in order to get the environment healthy enough for me to be thriving. So that was really good. Okay, I'm gonna take it down to a whole new level. I am very pale skinned, as you might be able to tell, and I've always been looking for a really good, like natural looking self tanner, which I came across one last year. I wrote a blog post, I'll link to it, and it was fine, but I feel like it's still pretty orangey. And I think it's just because my skin is so pale to start with that all self-tanners just look really orange. So I decided this year to give this one a try. It's called Tropez. I'm guessing you say it fancy like Tropez, or you could say Saint Tropez. It's up to you, I don't know. And I just bought it on Amazon. I've heard good things about it. I think it's a little bit more expensive than, like the Jergens stuff that you're gonna find at Target, or than this other one that I was using last year. I bought online, I think from Nordstrom. And so this one's a little bit more expensive. So I just bought the little starter set on Amazon. It was $25, and you get these 3 things plus the little application mitt. And I have it on right now. Can you tell? Do I look really tan? But I feel really happy with it. I came downstairs after using it. I think I put it on at night after I showered, and I came down the next morning and Ryan was like, "Ooh, you look like you've been out in the sun," thinking that I had actually been out in the sun, but really it was just self-tanner. So that's, I think, good if it looks natural. So if you're pale skinned, or I suppose if you're not, but you're looking for a self-tanner, I would really recommend this one. It's like a mousse that you put on the little mitt and then you just roll it around on your arms and legs and everywhere. And this one's the starter set, so it comes with the mitt and the self-tanner, plus it comes with moisturizer and like an exfoliant for your skin before you apply it. I don't know that these two are super necessary. I think you can use whatever you have. So you could skip the starter set and just get the tanning stuff, and I think you'll be fine. But it's great, and I'm really happy with it, so that's good. Okay, so it's Memorial Day weekend this weekend coming up, and we thankfully are gonna have amazing weather. So hopefully we'll be outside the whole time, maybe out on the boat, on the water. Maybe we'll see whales. That would be amazing. But I wanted to share 2 recipes that I have if you are going to a barbecue and you need to bring a side to share. I have 2 of my favorite recipes. I've written about them on the blog before. But I'll tell you about them again. The first one is called a Tuscan bread salad. It's by a chef that's local to Seattle. His name is Tom Douglas. And it is like mixed greens and then mozzarella and tomatoes. I think there's Kalamata olives on there. And then you take like a loaf of kind of rustic bread, slice it, put olive oil on it, put it on the grill, and you just make it a little crunchy, chop it up into like cubes, and mix it all with this really yummy dressing. We actually usually get like a rotisserie chicken and shred it and stick it in there too. So we use it as like a summer meal all the time, but it's really great, a good crowd pleaser. It makes a huge salad. Oh, there's toasted pine nuts on it too that are really yummy. So that one's the Tuscan bread salad, really delicious. Another one that we have loved for a long time is a Mediterranean orzo salad. That's like orzo pasta, but you could, you know what, my cousin made it with quinoa before, so if you need it to be like a gluten-free option, you could try a different grain. So it's orzo, Kalamata olives, artichoke hearts, tomatoes, it has craisins on it. Again, a really good, yummy dressing, and you just mix it all up. It stays really well, like it almost tastes better the next day. So double the batch, make a huge thing, take it to a party, take half of it to a party, and keep half of it for yourself. So 2 really good, yummy recipes to take with you. Okay, I think that's all for today. I feel like I talked your ear off like I always do. I have some fun things coming up. I feel like summer is coming. The kids still have, and they get out of school June 21st. So we still go for quite a while. I know a lot of you, this was your last week of school. So yay for that. But we still have another week and, another month. And then things kind of slow down on blogging. I have a lot of ideas and like I'm excited to write a lot of different posts. I have a summer fashion post coming up. I have a fitness post coming up. Something to do with your kids while they're out of school. I have that one coming up. So I have all these like ideas of what to write. And I know that everyone is going to be kind of like not reading blogs very much, but hopefully you'll stick around and I'll just keep going. And it slows down a little bit. I probably won't post 3 times a week just because the kids are home and we have activities and we want to be outside and enjoy the summer, but I'll keep going. So if your kids got out of school this week, congratulations, yay, it's summertime. And if you still go longer like we do, hang in there, just another month. We're almost there. So happy Memorial Day, you guys. Enjoy your weekend and I'll talk to you soon.